Hello, everyone. I am Will. Well, I'm trying to do my introduction here. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Code Vein 2. Yep. Um, Last we left off, we did Xenon's little request back in Magmell in the past. Yep. Um, I'm pretty sure once you beat him as a hero, you can actually go back to the past and you can talk to him again at Magmell because he'll show up there. And then he has a request for us. His little side mission, basically. Yep. He basically asks you to accompany him to various spots around the world to help jog his memory. So nothing too crazy. You just have to get to the spot, cutscene triggers, and he'll talk about himself and all that stuff. So we did that. The first spot was in Magmell. The next three were in Sunken City, Corroded Scar, Undead Forest, and various spots. So we sat down, had tea at each spot. He tried to jog his memory, couldn't quite come up with anything. And at the end, we were back at Magmell, and he kind of remembered what he was missing. It was basically a memory of his wife, I believe. Yeah. I think near her dying days, basically. He asked her what she wanted, and all she asked was, the bouquet he gave her at the beginning, and yep. Yeah, basically like a memory that turned into feelings, and even if he doesn't remember, he'll be there forever, all that stuff. But yeah, also at the end, he asked us to deliver a message to Jadwiga, and he also asked us to be her friend. So, um, so that's kind of what we did. Went back to the present, talked to Jadwiga, told her we met her father, and how it would be your friend, and she said, "Yeah, you're my friend." All that jazz. So that also ended Jadwiga's little side mission quests, whatever. So, yeah. And then after that, we talked to Lavinia, Madame Voda. She told us that the final hero was actually Valentin, and asked if we were ready to go, and we said, "Yep." She opened up a portal, sent us here into the lunar Rapacis itself. Yep. Inside the ceiling spire. Yep. And that little ball we could see around the map. Yep. But before sending Noah here, she talked to him about something we don't know, but it was pretty dire considering his temperament, I guess. But yeah, but he joined us here, and that's it. That's all I did. Just come down here, hit the mistle, and that was it. Yeah, kind of kept it kind of relatively short. Because I want to try and do as much of this as I could before we, try to do as much of this as we can in one go. But, yep, that was it. Yep. Talked to Xenon, did his little side quest. Talked to Jadwiga, talked to Voda, or Lavinia, got sent here. Yep. We're in the end game. I can feel it. Yep. And between episodes, I ran around, maxed out more blood coats that I got. Jadwiga's 3 we got here, Iris's 3 I believe, as well as Xenon's, the Hero Xenon one, yep. Yeah, I maxed those 3 out. Still haven't gotten the other ones yet, so I'm missing a few. I need Lou's 5, because the final chain in there, a little blood code is golden like these. So I'm missing a Lou 5, a Noah 4, a Jose 4, Lyle 3, Craig 2, Holly 3, Xenon 2. Those are the biggies I don't have. So don't know what the trigger is for them, but I'll get them eventually. But so that's basically all I did for 2 episodes. Just maxed out blood codes, upgraded some weapons, tried out some stuff, changed my outfit, as you can probably see. I probably should have gone with a different color, but I like it. A reddish pink with the silver gray accents. It's nice. It's nice. Yep. And today, I'm going to be doing as much of the lunar rapaces as we can. I don't know how big it is. It looks to be decently sized, but yeah, we'll see. I saw a moon envoy down that way, so that's not going to be fun. Yep. So yeah, that's the plan. Just do as much of this as I could, or as I can, and take on Valentin. Yep. Yep, that's the plan. But see how much of it we can actually do. And our equipment for today, at least starting off, I have the Twin Fang Blades, the plus 16. Yep. We picked these up on Insula Carcera from one of the minions. Yep. Got Shredding Spin, Baba Yaga's Gaze, which is just an ice projectile. Blade Dance, Pierce, the usual for twin blades. And my offhand is the Flame Blade plus 4. Yep. This one has Blaze Shot, which is a standard for it. Adrenaline Haste, which improves our dodge efficiency, and Circulating Pulse. Yep. Yep. Pretty good weapons, I believe. Got Idris's Cassette. I have the Mutinous Bracers Heavy. I could go with the Bleeding Shield Light, but we lose out on a bit of defense. Yeah, can't go quite heavy shield because otherwise we'd be overburdened and don't want that. So we're going to try some parries. We'll see how well it goes. Probably badly, but if I have to, I will switch over to the shield. But I'm just going to try my parries. I got Jadwiga's 3, just because, I don't know. It works with these weapons pretty well. Yep. Heavy dex, heavy willpower. I got the Hounds, Twin Blade Mastery. This is one of the boosters I got between episodes. Forma Extender, which increased our Forma duration. So hopefully that will help out with some of the weapon buffs. Stamina up, more stamina, or stamina recovery up. More stamina, just because we're going to be swinging a lot with our Twin Blades. And LP on enemy defeats. A pretty standard one for exploring. Just to cut down on regen use. Yep. So that's our setup for now. I will probably change it out depending on the situation. Most likely the bracers for the shield, but we'll go from there. All right. And Noah is a required partner in this area for now. So he's going to be sticking with us for a while. And I have a lot of haze. I just realized that. Yep. All right. Shall we get this party started? Yeah, let me use up all this haze.
You're getting better all the time.
I know. All right. All right, so we'll go counterclockwise. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, let me eat some food. Something with... that'll probably be good. Kome soup, probably. Or that. Well, we can always increase our defenses. It's not a bad idea. It actually is a good idea. Okay, vanilla. Nom nom nom. I gotta remember to eat my food. They provide some pretty decent buffs. Is it this way? Or is this just a dead end? Yeah, it's nothing. Alright. Alright, whatever. There's something over here. It's Jose's outpost. Oh, hello. Mutagen. Are you an acid or a poison? I want to say you're acid. Alright.
This one's different.
The real fight starts here.
Yes, you are different. Oh. At least you don't have any acid poison, it looks like. Bam! There you go. But you regarding this.
You gotta grab anything we can use.
Immaculate Platinum Block. Nice. That is for, I think, maxing out our jails. And that should be the final blood bead. We're going for it. Looks like there's another way over there. But we're going to go this way. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, we can. I forgot.
Hell yeah!
There we go. Forgot we had the bike that can jump and glide. Aha. Over link. Always check behind structures. Temporarily activates the simulation effects while a partner is summoned. Cannot be used while a partner is assimilated. Oh. So if we have a partner summoned and about, we can get this to get the effects of the assimilation. Oh, that's actually really good. That is actually very good. That means we can get the damage boost even if our partner is summoned. Ooh. Combine that with the formal extension and that 6 acre cost wouldn't be so bad. Alright. There's the, I believe that's the final gold blood bead. Could be wrong.
Thanks for the lift.
Right. Should be the way up. Should hopefully take us to where we jumped down. Yep. Alright. Oh, we couldn't go up that way anyway. Okay. So you had to go that way to get to it and come back up that way. Alright. Nice. Alright, so this probably represents the sunken city. And our little effects on the time, I guess. The timeline, maybe.
Oh, this is far from over.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Alright. Flatten 9. Who is that? That's an ape. We can deal with them. It's this guy I don't know anything about. Let me get my daggers back. You probably have lunar Rapacis energy attached to you. Alright.
The real fight starts here.
Yeah, you can't really backstab him, so...
Aren't you forgetting something?
No, I'm not. You? Yeah, these guys hit hard.
Pretty damn valuable.
It's another immaculate block times 2. Nice. So that's what, 3? Yep, that's 3. Alright. That looks like death. Alright. Need to get these guys one at a time if I can. Over here, lady.
Oh,
Do you represent the succubus? No. Transmigrator tentacle? Transmigrator. I don't want to fight them both, no. I need one at a time. One at a time, good sirs. Oh. Yeah, their movesets are kind of the same. Ooh. Movesets aren't that bad. Well, dealt with them before. I just gotta remember.
This one won't be a walk in the park.
No, he won't. Oh, way too soon. Whatever. These guys are funky looking, that's for sure. Transmigrator. Must be because of our time traveling shenanigans. Either that or Idris's time traveling shenanigans. Yeah, because this is Jose's outpost. So we fight Jose again? Or...
Don't go dropping that.
General Customer Token 9. Nice. That's for the Crimson 9s and Pure Platinum 9s. Yep. So now we can get near maxed out equipment.
Damn. So much for that.
You didn't see me already. Saw me already.
fired up.
Alright. So this is a boss fight, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Alright. Let's get our ass beat. Yeah.
I feel great. That ought to be good.
Oh. Ah.
Now's the time to lose hope. I'm getting fired up.
I forgot about that slight delay. Let's get out of the corner, please. Ow. Ow. I know.
I feel great.
So what, you can't parry it at all? Whatever. Alright.
I gotta say, you two have come into your own since we first met. I'm impressed. Your movement in combat is looking much sharper, more practiced. And Lou, there was a time you seemed afraid of your own shadow. Now there's conviction in your eyes. I was prepared to stay at your side for some time, but apparently I need not. You two can handle yourselves just fine. Hey, you okay?
No, it's an incursion. But why now of all times?
Oh, Noah.
I see. You became a revenant for your family.
I needed them safe, whatever it took. The payoff was seeing my siblings and parents reach old age. My nieces and nephews are all the family I have left now. Our happy reunions rouse old memories.
Guessing his school days with
The
Valentin.
beauty of life lies in continuity. I'm convinced now, Noah. Our role as revenants is to serve mankind as its guardians. I want a world where families like yours live free of strife. We'll achieve this together.
Depends on how you do it. I mean, it really depends on how you achieve it.
We had a lot of mouths to feed in my clan back then. My becoming a revenant and entering the academy qualified them to live in the shelters. Those nieces and nephews are still doing just fine. Hell, the youngest has taken to calling me Gramps. A lot of sass, that one.
Yep. So you became a revenant, so your family gets shelter, huh? Alright.
What Valentin said was true. The circle of life is truly wonderful.
That is indeed. Life goes on. Jeez, I got a lot of haze.
It's been a century since you and I last had one of those incursions, huh? Glad you're holding up okay. We're here to protect a world where the seeds of humanity can bloom forevermore. The raison d'etre of revenants. A Valentin turn of phrase, as I'm sure you can tell. After we met and became true comrades, well, it wasn't long before his dream became mine. I only wish we could have made it happen in our time. I digress. The past is past. Don't mind me. That's all the energy in this area. With that done, let's move on to the next one.
Obtain Resurgent Energy 1. Alright. So I'm guessing we have to go to each little edge and beat a boss. Like the Blind Hero Jose, the Reaper Holly, and the One-Armed Lyle. Or at least a version of them. Yep. Alright. Much higher stats, obviously. But alright. Got a lot of haze. A lot of haze. Starting to think this might not be the right weapons for this area. We weren't doing quite as much damage as I was hoping. I saw you, chest.
Hey, you gonna leave that lying there?
No. Obviously. Twilight. Send a beam of light shooting forward. Hold the input to continue the blast until you run out of ichor. Oh. So we become like a Death Star, I guess. Although it's probably a thin beam. Transmigrator Tentacle. Remains of a resurgent transmigrator. Has the ability to change the laws of physics with an extremely limited range. A quasi-lifeform born from the rune of Rapacis due to the existence of the moon envoys. It has been predicted that similar quasi-lifeforms would also be found within the lunar Rapacis. Though they resemble revenants, they are an entirely different form of life. Alright. Some blood cells. Yep. Grants regenerative abilities superior to those of a revenant. Cool. They're probably like the physical manifestation of the remnant energies.
The real fight starts here.
Resurgent energy, I mean. How much damage does this do? That's the one shot. That's nice. Nice. Excuse me, sir. Can I backstab? Thank you. Thank you for the lovely, lovely ichor. The Grand Crimson Stone. Yep. This I might put on my shield for this guy. We'll see. And there's our, believe that's our final gold nectar I think I need. I mean, I will fight the Moon Envoy, but I just don't want to do it just yet. I want to clear out the little guys first. Last thing you want is additional enemies taking pot shots at you while you're dealing with the big guy.
Far from over.
Cranium.
What a lucky find.
Lucky indeed. Oh, I couldn't see what it was doing. It's actually gotten better at dodging that. There we go. Alright. Not so bad. Not so bad. After practicing on them a few times, they're a lot more manageable now. More coins. Yeah, especially now that they, especially since patch 105, the update to the combat system, they've become a lot more manageable. A lot. But So I guess we'll go to the Undead Forest next instead of the Scar? I don't mind. I mean, the Reaper Holly was probably the toughest of the three.
The real fight starts here.
Resurgent Flame Greatsword. Ooh. Hello, weapon. It's got Graviton Core, which I think we already got. Yep. Weapon Forme. Supernatural Blood. Able to consume HP instead of Ichor to cast Forme when you have insufficient Ichor. Alright. So we can use HP to cast weapon skills. Shell that protects its enlarged head is similar in nature to the cocoons found in each region. Alright. So there's the Reaper Holly in there. Oh, great. Oh.
Oh, this is far from over.
Yeah.
Seriously? Here you go. Now's hardly the time to take hope.
It's a succubus. Succubus are freaking... they're so powerful. I mean... mainly because they're really hard to stagger. Or to flinch anyway. Resurgent Flame Bayonets. Ooh, I forgot to check those out. Yep. Charge attack. Consume Ichor to unleash a lightning element slash. Weak attacks can be changed repeatedly as long as stamina allows. Strength, dex, and willpower. Mostly willpower, looks like. We could be able to use it. 200 soul wielded by revenants born within lunar Rapacis. They took on a humanoid form as a result of convergent energy evolution triggered by the resurgence, but genetically are anything but human. The weapons they wield blaze with the warp flames of that transformation. Yep. All right. Okay. Always search the premise first.
You gotta grab anything we can use.
I know. Grand Lightstone, nice. All right. It's like the little boss fights. Yeah. I have a ton of haze. I need to spend it all. But all right.
The real fight starts here.
Oh, he tracked. That's bullcrap.
Not like this.
Stay focused.
Yeah. Especially when you're getting 3 tabs, not very good. Yeah, this is a very high leveled area. I don't know if I'm actually ready for all this. Well, I am. I mean, I just gotta...
Took long enough, huh?
I need to head back to Magmell, upgrade weapons and such, because I have a ton of haze. Yeah, even the little guys are hitting us for like... they take out my entire LP bar, which is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot, but it's still.
Look after that, okay?
Primal Hearts. Primal Hearts max out our offensive weapon, or L2. Grand Crimson Stone plus times 2. Alright. I believe that heads us back towards the middle. Alright. Yep, that's the Reaper Holly. Screw it, I'm just gonna put my shield back on. And we'll do that.
You got it.
That is strength, attack power, and balance. Okay. Alright. Alright, Holly. Beat my butt.
Damn. So much for that.
Going all out.
I forgot about her status effects.
Only getting started, right?
I'm getting fired up. I'll do this all day.
Oh.
I feel great. Sweep him away. I'm getting
Got clipped.
Come on.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be that. Oh, we have to, yeah. Okay.
Here you go.
Looks like it's that same skill from before. Oh, dodged too soon.
I feel great.
Alright, so when it disappears, we need to dodge. Maybe.
Now's hardly the time to lose heart. Going all out. I can do this all day.
Alright.
You know, there's something I've waited a century to be able to ask you. I know we're not allowed to know how history changed, but be honest with me. I remember that day, that moment in fact, when you burst in on me and Franz trying to kill one another on Magmell Island. You came back through time to save my hide, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'll be damned. Look at you two and your hearts of gold. Thank you. I owe you big time.
Not another incursion.
Of course they are. They help drive plot points, I guess. I don't know. But
You're telling me everyone in the Academy is dead?
Yes, on Lavinia's orders. She sacrificed most of them to produce a vessel for the resealing.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Valentin was the head of the house at the time. He could have done it. I wouldn't put it past him.
Is she out of her mind? Those were our classmates.
I'm sorry, Noah. There was no other recourse. I couldn't stop her. It's my fault. Hers was the only viable solution, and I could offer no alternative.
There's more to this, I think. I'm pretty sure there's more to it.
That's a memory I wish you hadn't seen. Attempts to reseal the Resurgence produced an endless series of tragedies. That was just one of them.
Lady Lavinia rarely speaks of the past, but this is dreadful.
Yep. Did the ends justify the means? That's the question.
Voda House. It's directly descended from Idris, a lineage charged with the terrible task of maintaining the seal for all eternity. And what's more, they knew. They knew the seal would give out one day. But they could never produce an heir fit for the title, fit to replace Idris. And renewing that seal required them to produce a vessel, something capable of harnessing that power. Franz and I were spared because the Voda still saw some use for us. But as for the others, snuffed from existence. All of it, the Academy, the resealing efforts, was Lavinia's plan. She called the shots.
She would go so far.
In her defense, I'm sure she was desperate. Doing nothing meant annihilation. Even so, the incident spurred Valentin and me to take our leave of Voda House. We tried to solve it alone. Valentin never said anything, but I'm convinced he was driven not to let anyone else be sacrificed. Sorry, that's more than enough reminiscing. Let's get a move on.
And that's why those two left for Magmell. Alright. Okay, yeah. Not too bad. I fully expected there to be that whole, arena-wide blast. I was like, I kind of saw it coming, just didn't get to the little step in time. Alright, we also got tea? Fragrant Black tea. Well preserved black tea with rich aroma. It has the ability to control activated spiritual energy. Yep. Alright, so we have enough to upgrade at least a weapon and a jail to max, as well as our healing stuff. Alright. We'll need to make our way that way without getting too much trouble.
I feel great! I feel light as a feather.
Thank you. Alright. Hopefully this takes us... Yeah, looks like it takes us back to the middle, which is nice.
I'm getting fired up! Go easy.
I forgot. Like, why was I not doing a lot of damage? Oh, because I wasn't assimilated.
Not a scratch on you.
Well, yeah, because he blew himself up.
Oh, this is far
Same with
from
this
over.
guy, probably. Yeah. Alright.
Let's try and keep this ride crash-free.
Alright, so we came that way. Alright. That should let us hints. We can upgrade it up to 13. Wow. Well, it was like 15's the max. 15 count, but this is not. Alright. Guess I might have to do more than one playthrough to get it maxed out, I guess. Actually, let's... well, yeah, let's at least upgrade our current weapons. Because now I have the token 9, so I can at least get it up to plus 13, I think. And I have a few Lightstone 5, so I could upgrade that one. There we go. Actually, I will max this out because I do like this weapon. I do like it a lot. I don't know just yet. I'll hold off. We will max out the dogs. Yep. Alright, it's plus 20.
Take good care.
I shall, don't worry. Let us... Can't really change this out for anything, really. Maybe I'll go Scorpion. And having the range option is nice, but I'd rather have a weapon buff, really. Yeah, we'll see if we can make this. Yeah, warding max. If we can at least debuff the enemies, that would be nice. Yep. Alright. Do I really want hasten, or do I want like a defense? Can always go overlink. Oh no, it'll put us over. Never mind. Further extend our forma extensions. Now we'll boost our defense. Yeah, let's go boost defense. Alright. Didn't do that. A whole bunch of level ups. Jeez. Alright, back to Lunar Rapacis. Let's try to at least clear it out. Right, so we came... We went that way, so let's go this way. Yeah, because there is a moon envoy down this way. There she is. Got my shield out. Nice.
fight starts here.
Oh, I was looking for other enemies. Come on. Oh. I want to do my little slash, not my little fireball. Ah. I tried to block, but I didn't think it worked. There we go. Ah. Just a bit slow. That's fine. There we go. Artisanal sake, huh?
Oh, this is far from over.
Aren't you forgetting something?
No. Getting this immaculate platinum blocks, and then we'll get the chest. Estian Crossing? I think that's how you pronounce it. Create a star-like ball of energy that spins around the user before finally exploding. Alright. Get like a little 10 Ichor. Oof. Maybe this is the thing that Xenon was using in his boss fight, in his hero's boss fight. Those little little fireballs that kind of spun around him. I think that might be similar to what he was using. Just a guess. So go through the Corroded Scar, probably through the some of these guys have a bull face on their back, which kind of represents Xenon in his little fight.
The real fight starts here.
Come on. I was not expecting. I'll stick with the sword for now.
I feel sorry for him.
Thank you. Grand Crimson. That's 2. Nice. Hopefully we can find the token 10, but I doubt it. Breath of Thunder. Yep. One-armed hero Lou. Phase 2 right off the bat, huh? Go.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Going all
Oh,
out.
we got the core. I think we might have just about enough for their booster.
Is that all you
Just trying to do this without getting hit, but oh well. I have a thing for that. There we go. All right. One-armed hero Lyle. Second phase. Alright.
Damn. So much for that.
I feel great. I can do this all day. Here goes.
couldn't quite see what he was doing. Oh. Slight delay, but that's fine. Oh. I stopped blocking. I try to block, but thank you, Noah.
There we are. That's the last of the energy. Guess it's time.
Not again.
Yes, again.
I'm pleased to see you well, Noah. We're thankful you've returned to us on the frontier.
Forget that. Is it true? Did Valentin really go missing at the upheaval?
Yes, I'm afraid so. To make matters worse, the lunar Rapacis continues to scald revenants, giving horrors free rein to terrorize mankind. Humanity needs its protectors now more than ever. Will you lend us your strength?
Looks like our dream wasn't meant to be, Valentin. I tried to do you proud, but it's a dull world without you, old friend.
Did you hear? Lady Lavinia is recruiting a new Revenant hunter to join us.
A hunter, huh? I've worked with one before, but it's been a while. Things might have turned out differently if they'd been here.
Alright. And I bet Lavinia probably told him that, you know, Valentin isn't really missing, he's actually the final hero, you gotta blah blah blah.
After the upheaval was a low point for me, like I was stuck in time. That's why our reunion at Magmell was a godsend. You came back, and the future wasn't a dead end anymore. Time began to move again. I even began thinking you could save Valentin. Maybe.
No, we...
Don't worry, I know it's wishful thinking, but that's fine. I had no hope until you showed up. You filled that void, and gave me light. Through the two of you, I found my purpose again in an empty world. I'll never forget the good times we spent together. Now it's time I repaid the favor. I've owed you for a long time. This time, my friend, I'll lead the way.
All right, everyone okay?
Noah, just what did you mean by lead the way?
Just what I said, but don't let it bother you. Come on, let's go. We're just about there.
I'd say a revenant with the resurgent energy needs to open the
Let me know
barrier.
if things take a turn.
That's my guess. Self-sacrifice, probably. Alright. Well, I guess that's everything, really. This leads back up to the middle. There's no side paths that I could tell. So that led us to the forest. That led us down to the scar. That led us to Sunken City-ish area. There's nothing over here. Yep. Alright. I think we're at the end. At least the end of the lunar Rapacis, anyway. I'm gonna get something that has decent,
Something wrong?
I want to use my status builds again. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'll give it a try. You have to find a way to increase my dexterity. Well, I'm gonna change out my weapons anyway. You know what? I'm going to. Yeah, I'll go try and use my status build again. So I'm gonna pause it here, change out my stuff. I'll see you back when I'm ready, when I'm done. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yep, changed out quite a number of things. Yep, I got our blood runes back, upgraded to plus 18. Got our binding mark. Hopefully it works on the boss. If it doesn't, we're kind of screwed. Although I should probably change it out anyway, just in case.
I don't see anything.
I'm pretty sure the boss is immune to the binding mark, which is a slow. Blade dance again, multi-hit. That's really powerful on rune blades. Precision, hopefully to stagger, but for this boss, well, flinch. But this boss probably not going to be the best choice. I might want to change that out. Slicing vortex again, just a multi-hit. Although I could probably change it out for another buff, which I might do. And on our offhand, I have the Wandering Spectre's Blade, because it has an 8 stone build-up. I have Form Extender, Adrenaline. Form Extender extends length of buffs. Adrenaline, more attack power. Venom Web, hopefully I can inflict venom on them, on the enemy. I should be able to. As long as they're poisoned, they'll be statused, and we can still do extra damage to them. And Phantom Assault, which is the default attack skill for the weapon. So, got Idris' Conceit still. I got the heavy shield this time. Help compensate for the defense decreases, but Lavinia's blood code for his stats build up, as well as Icker. Nope, we don't get that. Never mind. Just for the status build up. Dogs, Runeblade power increase. These two so I don't get overburdened. Mind up and vitality up. Status build up, as well as status damage to status enemies up. And stamina recovery up. Alright. So that's what we're going with. I could probably put on, if I have it, I should have one. Amplifies our attack power, but what I want is these. Yeah. These increase our physical defenses, so that should help out. Help us out in the defense department. I'm pretty sure I can make them as well, so it shouldn't be that. I think I can anyway. Yes, I can. All right. They don't take much, so they don't take much to use. All right. That's a sap of life, so I can actually do that as well to further increase our attack power, which I might do actually. Let's just slap that on here. I'll do this one because I can make them. All right. And I'll do that. That'll be fine. All right. Hopefully the stats build goes well. I'll just change out my binding one to something else. I have a feeling the boss is not going to be affected by the binding mark. And I'll change this out as well. Might as well, because I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be precision's going to be helpful in that fight. Might take a lot to cause him to flinch, so might as well just switch out for more damage. All right. Also leveled up a few times as well because I had the runes, or the haze, I mean. Alright. Shall we get to it? Sure, let's go. Alright, Valentin, how badly of a fight are you? I have a feeling I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Sorry for my French, but all right, Valentin.
So this is where he lies. Valentin's cocoon.
And Noah's the key.
Can you do me a favor, guys? Promise you'll look after him for me, will you?
Noah, stop! You won't hold out!
Hey, partner. I'm here to fulfill our promise.
Wake the hell up!
No. He knew he wouldn't survive. I will rise to the occasion.
Alright, Lou. Actually, I think you give us enough mine that I can take this off. Awesome. Awesome. Well, more LP would definitely go a long way. This could help us survive. That's actually probably a good one. We'll probably do that. Yeah. Or we could do that. We do have enough willpower. And we'll do that. No, in a fight like this, surviving's better. Alright.
The pathos blocks our way. It's most likely Valentin's. We'll need to touch it to proceed. Why does the air here feel so heavy, though?
Because we're getting to the heart of the... Yep, that's all of it. This was Jose over here, Holly over there, Lai over there. We came in through here. Yep, so we found the gold blood bead. All right. There's another one over there. I guess it's revealing the truths now, I guess.
Believe me, Valentin, losing the student still pains me deeply too. But there was no other way. Procuring a vessel was absolutely necessary. You have to put this behind you and look to the future. It was our misfortune that Idris's ability didn't manifest in you.
For generations, Voda House has venerated Idris, fixated solely on tracing his footsteps. But his seal won't hold forever. What if others wrong, though? What if Voda House's methods are a mistake? My friends would have died for nothing. We can't keep sacrificing the people we're trying to protect. There has to be a better way.
So we sought out a way. Tick tock, tick tock.
Like Xenon, Valentin too sought to find a different path than the one Idris chose.
That's what it seems like. But I'm guessing they're both missing something that Lavinia's not telling them. That's probably my guess. Excuse me. She's probably withholding information. We have another one shortly down this way. It's like the arena's above us.
There's another shard. The air is so thin, it's hard to breathe. Place your hand on it. I'm sure Valentin is beyond the shard.
Transcript of the Xenon Grifko trial. Why is increasing the Revenant population seen as a vice? He tried to warn us then, didn't he? About the true nature of the resurgence. The correlation is clear to me now. Imitating Idris's ways will only ever be a temporary measure. But there is one way to eradicate the resurgence for good. We weren't mistaken, Noah. I can build the future we dreamed of now. A world where mankind can finally flourish.
And that world is where every revenant is dead? Probably? Is what you're thinking? No, no, no. That's not what Lavinia wants either, or Idris either.
Did he say eradicate the resurgence for good? But how?
Well, if the resurgence is based on revenant population, the only way I can think of is just to kill all the revenants. But that's not a solution. That's genocide.
This place is steeped in Valentin's pathos. We must be near the lunar core.
I say so. There's a pistol right here. I do want to give that one skill a try. Oh. The overlink is what it's called. It'll put us over. Shoot. Put us over by 1. You can always lower this down. More defense wouldn't be too bad, actually. Alright, let's... There we go.
I'll try to keep up with you.
There we go.
There he is.
Those are the masks.
I won't hold back.
Yep.
I'll protect you.
Damage is not bad. Well,
I will follow your lead. We'll have other chances. Yeah. Careful.
that's fine. Okay, so he at least can be inhibited, which is nice. Alright, I need my stamina back. If he wasn't inhibited, well, he's not anymore, but...
Here I go.
we don't get hit, does he not heal?
Fight to the end.
I have to.
Let's pull ourselves together.
You have to dodge like the last second almost. Oop. Oh. That's a dodge. Or grab, I mean. Hold on. Alright, I need to figure that out ASAP. Is it worth doing this? I don't know. I'm trying to block, but it didn't work. I think we need to hit his head when he does that. Phase 2.
It's you.
Or not. All right.
Now's your chance.
Did that with no pomp or circumstance. We just went right for it.
This is it. The energy of the resurgence.
The time has come. Thanks to you, Equilibrium has been restored. The world owes you its salvation. All my life, I followed Idris's teachings, convinced that it was my duty to oversee the resealing. I did what I had to do to produce a vessel. I shed the blood of many Revenant clans. I sacrificed many of Valentin's close friends for my sacred task. To my dismay, the resurgence would not be quelled. I squandered far too many lives for nothing. I see now that he must have predicted my failure, because soon after he took matters into his own hands. By sourcing energy from the resurgence, he cast a forma to try and purge the world of revenants. A world free of our kind.
But why?
By eliminating the source, revenants, the resurgence could be quelled. That was the truth Valentin came to realize. And now...
Lady Lavinia, what are you...
These runes are the relic of Valentin's legacy. His final words. I toiled a century, testing for the results I sought. It was designed to terminate revenants, and revenants alone. Amplified by a device on Magmell, it shall propagate across the entire world, cleansing upon a tidal wave of resurgence energy.
Why, Lady Lavinia? Wasn't your duty to this world we have to save humanity from ruin?
Can't you see, Lou? It cannot be done. The resurgence can no longer be sealed. Our species is a cancer upon this world. So long as we exist, the world will forever teeter on the brink of destruction. Nature dictates life be cherished. Nature dictates it be nurtured within a mortal span. Even in death, each life entrusts its will to the next. We must relinquish our grasp. Mankind is the rightful heir of this world. That was Valentin's will and dream. A beautiful future, liberated from fear. And this is my atonement. To amend all the suffering and anguish I have visited upon this blighted world. Come, my wretched kin. Let us return to the cradle of finitude. Let us embrace our fate.
It was the dawn of a new age for humanity. It heralded a new day under the mantle of their leader, who was named.
It's time.
O hallowed hero, who delivered unto humanity the world, we pray you rest in peace.
Really? I was actually expecting another boss at the end, to be honest, but... Alright. That's actually the end. I figured we were near the end. I wasn't quite sure how close we were. Alright. Code Vein 2. Yeah, definitely gonna need to play it again, because I know there's gonna be multiple endings. I don't know which ones that was, but... Yeah, Lavinia kind of went cuckoo at the end. Yeah, I kind of figured that was Valentin's goal at the end. I do those memories and all that such. Damn, man. Was it worth it eradicating life? Or well, I don't want to say half the population, but I don't know how many. All the reverence, even though... Yeah, that's what Xenon believed. Jeez. I don't know, I'm still kind of trying to take this in. That ending there. Yes, Xenon concluded that resurgence is based on revenant population. In order to get rid of the resurgence, you have to not really get rid of revenants, but you definitely have to decrease their numbers. And Valentin kind of took it to the extreme, I guess. Can't just decrease their numbers, you gotta get rid of them entirely. Alright, I guess that's one ending. I think there's like two or three others. I'll probably do that on my own. Anyway, yep. Noah sacrificing himself at the end. Saw that one coming too. Partially, but... Yeah, Code Vein 2. Rough start. I will admit it was a rough start, but definitely got a whole lot better after the 105 update. That it definitely improved the combat. That update alone made the game a lot more enjoyable to play. Yep, and then updates after that just optimized the engine, making it run smoothly, which also helped a lot better. Yeah. Optimizing the engine allows you to see, object rendering at further distances, so that's a lot better. Makes exploring a lot less tedious, I'll say that. So if you can see items at a distance, you can actually go there and explore better. I don't know, it just makes exploring a lot better. I'm not gonna try a better way to put it, just that. Alright. Valentin, the boss fight at the end, definitely challenging. I think I kind of figured it out. Well, mainly. He'll put on the one mask to heal, and I think you have to hit him in the head to kind of stagger him out of it. So, jumping is important. I'm pretty sure that's how you deal with that part. Still got to work on that. Still have to practice on the one attack where he charges up a big slam. Yeah, you have to dodge at the last moment, near the end. Otherwise, you're just gonna get smashed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we had. I'm pretty sure our booster helped. The survive with, if you take damage over a certain threshold, you'll have X damage or X HP left. I'm pretty sure that saved us from that big slam, which might have been a one shot without it. But yep. All right, Code Vein 2. Solid game. I still think the first one's better in my opinion, but They're both enjoyable. I liked it. Again, I'll probably have to play on my own again just to get the other endings. But we'll see. We'll see. There might be after credits stuff. Probably go back exploring. Or maybe get some other blood codes, all that stuff. I still have to figure out how to do that. I might have to upgrade up the affinities with the various characters. But I was not expecting Lavinia to just come out and be end it all, I guess. I guess the guilt piled up on her. Yeah. It's like, was it worth it? No, might as well just end it all, I guess. Not a good mindset, but alright. Alright. Code Vein 2. I'm just gonna let the credits roll and I'll see you at the end. I can't believe we died at the end. That sucked. But oh, hold on. At the beginning of the game, we came out of a coffin. Time loop? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let the credits roll, and I'll see you at the end.
It's time you wakened. You're not one to let ripe potential go to rot, are you?